What's up, friends? Hey, hi, hello. to everyone here thus far. Let me just make sure. That's all good. What's up, Alnick, Sea Blizzard, Jarius? As well as everyone else who is hanging out and vibing. All right. We are going to be doing some more laddering today. I was actually just looking and trying to figure out. I think I'm going to get rid of this build here. Is this the one with Drolls? Yeah, okay. We can get rid of that. I was just trying to figure out what I want to use, actually. I might just do more Fire King Snake Eye. I can get rid of that one, too. But I want to see... This is something I'm kind of messing around with. Horse with otherwise pure Snake Eye. Anyway, looking at the build here. I kind of want to make room for a third Ulcanix, but I don't really know. The most likely thing to drop, I think, would be Subversion, but I've actually been liking Subversion quite a bit. These starters, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, kind of 13, 14, 13 to 14. That's not bad. What's up, Ski, Soldier, Bathe in Faith? Yeah, I actually really would like to play another Ulcanix, so... Well, what to cut would be the question. Been dropping Oak. I've actually noticed that too, because you actually don't need Oak for any of your turn 1 combo lines. It's only for follow-up. And even then, hey, if you give it the follow, Boy Inyaki, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Even then, a lot of the time, and I actually noticed this during the last stream, there was more than one time where I would have Oak and Ulcanix for the follow-up turn, and I just like summon the Ulcanix. So maybe we try cutting Oak for the third. That's what I should have been looking at when I was or paying attention to when I was looking at those Fire King Snake Eye lists. Is how many of them were on Oak? But fortunately, I can pull some numbers here real quick. I can actually show you all too. If we look over here on Master Duel Meta, which I'm mostly looking at this because it does include all the Duelist Cup top 100 decks, we do see Oak is played in 68% of builds at 1, but 32% at 0. Ulcanix is at 2 and 47% of builds and 3 and 15%. However, I did notice that a lot of those builds were on 3 Ulcanix, the ones from the Duelist Cup. Gonna try a post-banless build with 2 Bonfire? Not just yet. I am going to definitely try to get to Master 1 first. So I will be playing 3 Bonfire, but once we hit that, then I think we're all set. Yeah. So go ahead and close that. So yeah, maybe we just try Oak out, third Ulcanix in, keeping the Subversion. Oh, I should have looked at Subversion's play rate in that deck too. Hang on. That deck. On that page is what I meant. Subversion is played 41% of the time. That makes sense. Okay. Let's just jump right on in. We're still super close. Yesterday we were at 2 wins, and now we're at 3. So we went down like very slightly, but we also spent like half the stream just yapping. Oh my god, we're somebody's final boss right off the bat. All right, let's crush some dreams. We spent like half the stream just yapping about the ban list and decks, so we should be able to make it into Master 1 today. This hand is not bad. Boss fight, and we're the boss. Bonfire, yep. For Ash, okay. Normal Ash. I'll imperm ya. Alright, they don't have cross out or anything that can be used in response to imperm. Let's see if they have any kind of a follow-up. Gonna hold off on the Max C. I was just about to say, even if I think they're gonna go into Link Rebo. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll just hang on to Max C here for a potential follow-up turn. Ooh, that was a pretty good draw. I like that better than just cycling it for kind of no reason. Besides, we already have plays with Sanctuary. Like, even if they're not ideal, we can still make plays with that. And we just lead by normal summoning Poplar here. Venture Sprite? Hell yeah. Hope you are having fun with it. I have another iteration of Adventure Sprite coming out very soon that I think you will also be satisfied with if you like that deck. A 60 card version that adds another engine. That'll be out in like a couple of days, I think, on YouTube. Imperm on the Poplar is definitely fine here because of course we have follow-up. So I think there's a reason to go into Late Kribo first. I kind of don't think there is, so let's just go Fire King Sanctuary. We did already use our normal summon. That is going to be important to keep in mind. I'll pop the Garunix in hand and leave the Poplar on board for sure. Do they have a fire? They have an Ash in here. That's even better. Destroy one monster and you can add a Fire King monster. Yes, we're going to pop old Garunix in hand. Hopefully they don't Ash Blossom us. That'd be not great, and they do in fact Ash Blossom us. So that makes me extra glad I didn't Max C though last turn because they would have just Ashed anyway. I think it would have been very greedy to Max C when all they have is a negated Snake Eye Ash, trying to get a draw when they go into Link Kribo, and that is definitely one of the reasons right there. So, Link Kribo can be a little annoying, but I don't think it's worth using a Subversion on. I think here I am going to simply move to battle, and then I'll just make Link Kribo on main phase 2. Yeah, we'll make Link Kribo here, because we still have old Garunix to pop with Fire King Island. Oh, interesting. They have another response. Could be Valor, could be Imperm. Could be Max C, I suppose, but kind of feel like they would have... Maybe they wouldn't have used Max C there, actually, because they had the Imperm, kind of like I did. So, I'm thinking they probably have one of those cards in hand. When this pack dropped, I just hit Master purely because of your streams. Oh, thank you. I mean, you definitely hit Master because of your ability to play well, first and foremost. But I am glad that that you found the content helpful. I really appreciate that. That's definitely the goal. At the end of the day, it's like why I started making the YouTube videos in the first place is because when Master Duel first came out, I was trying to find a Tri-Brigade Zodiac video like specifically for Master Duel, and I couldn't find one, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just you know, piece together stuff from TCG videos, and then I was like, somebody should make a Master Duel video, I'll make it. So that's kind of always been the goal, is to help people who are in like the same position I was, you know, just make it easier to figure things out. And like I said, I'm glad that you found it helpful in that regard. Alright, so this is Link Kribo, right? That they're, yeah, getting past priority on, because this is some original sin, we know. It really is a shame we couldn't get one more monster on the field, because we could have made Hita, and then stolen their Snake Eye Ash, and then just gone full combo. But hopefully this Maxi will get us there. Zoocash will be stronger with 2 Zeus and 3 Births. I don't think you'll play the 3rd Birth pretty much ever in Zoocash, but I do think the 2nd Zeus makes, ooh, that's a really good draw. Makes Zodiac in general a lot more appealing. I don't even know if in Pure Cashier you ever play the 3rd Birth on it. Well, no, maybe not ever, but a lot of the time I don't know if you play the third Birth even in Pure Cashier without like any other engines, because I mean, you probably do if you're pure cash and literally nothing else, because then you just need the cards to play because of how limited everything is, but yeah, I think if you're playing any other engine, you still just play 2. Probably, I don't know. Snake Eye Ash effect. Oh, it'd be really nice to fight an Ash Blossom here, but... That's interesting. They did that without having 2 level 1 fires in the yard. Oh, I could have really punished him with the Ash Blossom there. Or Valor. Rank 7 Piles Tomahawk stuff? Potentially, yeah. I can see that. I haven't played a deck like that in forever. They're just gonna move to battle here. Okay, if they go to end the main, we can just summon the Kieran. Too bad we don't have a Fire King in the yard. Will that even work when it gets destroyed by battle? Yeah, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. That's right, we learned this yesterday. All of the new ones just need to be destroyed. All of the old ones want to specifically be destroyed by a card effect. Yeah, we'll destroy old Garunix because we don't have any level 1 fires. What are this thing's stats? I will summon this in attack mode. Alright, now we force them to do more special summons to try to clear our stuff, which does give us more draws. But we kind of have to draw into Nib at this point, because there's not a whole lot else aside from maybe a well-timed Valor or Ash Blossom that would, like, super stop them. They use Flam on my Link Rebo. Probably because they have 9. Yeah, because they had 9,300. They're under maxi, so they're trying to just push for damage. I think with under minimal or by doing minimal special summons. But then when they went to end main phase is when we summoned the Kieran. And now they are thinking if they want to continue main or go to battle. If we do live through this turn, old Garunix is going to come back during the standby phase and blow up the board, which will be nice. With 6 Kierans. Yeah, it was kind of... It's been kind of weird the past couple of days, because like I keep seeing like Kieran's at 3, and I'm like, what, wasn't it already at 3? Didn't it go to 2 in the OCG? And I was like, then I'm like, oh yeah, duh, Magic Spectre Kieran, right. IP Masquerena. Okay. That's not what I expected them to go into, but... I guess, yeah, they're just going for it. There's not... Yeah, to be fair... Okay, so they're just going for SP. On the island, okay. Alright, so now we definitely live this turn, right? We can also just get their SP here because it used both effects, is that right? Activate, target, banish, activate, activate, yep. Okay, so if I summon the Nib here, I'll lose the Nib itself, but they're gonna lose SP. I think that is a fine trade. Have they used Flamberge's second effect yet? They have not. So they're also going to get back level 1 fires. I think this is also probably fine, because they already can't attack directly, because this won't negate the effect. So I think, yeah, we can live here. Also, the summoning the level 1 fires will give me more draws. It doesn't matter that Kieran isn't being destroyed either, because we don't have any Fire King. Oh, I guess we do have Garunix, but... That's also going to come back during our standby phase anyway, so... Yeah, we'll only get 1 draw if they summon the 2 level 1 fires, but that's still completely fine. They can't attack directly. They're going to lose their board during the standby. And I already have plays in hand, so... Oh, that's even better. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can pop it potentially. Alright. They didn't make Princess either, right? They did not make Promethean Princess. Cool. And we know this is Original Sin, too. Standby phase nuclear bomb. Get rid of the token. They might temple here and summon the Snake Eye Ash, but no, it doesn't look like they're going to. They will at some point, though, probably. Okay, so do we have level 1 fires in our yard? We don't. That's slightly annoying, but not really a big deal. I mean, yeah, we just summon Ulcanix here, right? We summon Ulcanix. We probably just pop Flamberge, even if we don't have level 1 fires, right? Because it doesn't really do much in our hand. So if we normal summon Ulcanix, pop Flamberge to add Ponix, then we can special Ponix, and then, I mean, from there we have multiple fire monsters. We can make Hita start stealing their stuff. Actually, we could also... Do we have OSS in here? No. So we could actually pop Poplar instead, if we wanted to, and then Oak for Poplar. They could take our Poplar as well, but that would be fine. That's not a big deal. Alright, I mean, I think no matter what, we definitely just normal summon Ulcanix here. Okay, they're going to immediately do that. Yeah, we just took out Oak, but I could use Hita and take their Oak. So yeah, if we destroy Poplar in hand, then that will give us something to revive with the Oak if we take it. So we're going to do that. And then we could potentially still summon... Oh yeah, we're not adding Ponix, we're adding new Garunix, duh. I said Ponix earlier, I definitely meant new Garunix. Yeah, we'll change the level of the monster, why not? Place in the spell trap zone. No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do either of these, actually. So no. And then, okay, good. I was scared for a second. I was like, Garunix is gonna activate, right? I mean, at this rate, I don't even think we really super need to take their Oak, but we probably still will, just because. We get to bring back Kieran. That's already like a bunch of big bodies on the board. F. Yep, that's fine. We already have a Kieran, like, in the graveyard, so we could... I mean, it doesn't matter, we'll just pop Arvada. Oh, no, we can Kieran and pop one of their cards, so let's do that. Nope, we don't need to do that. Oh, our Kieran didn't activate. Oh, except Kieran. That's why I had to do Arvada, duh. Okay. That's still not a big deal. We will still have enough bodies. So, yeah, we can use these two to make Hita. What do they add? Not that it matters. Subversion? Okay. This is Linkuriboh, yeah. Yes, special. We could actually add Ponix if we wanted to. We don't really need to. We don't even really need to use this OSS at all. Let's get our Linkuriboh back in the yard. Actually, how many level 1 fires do we have in here? Well, we can just send off this Poplar. Then we'll... Oh, no, that's their Oak. So let's actually do our Poplar. Okay, there we go. Promethean is the problem. I do agree, actually. Oh, and on deck, let's fix that. There we go. Alright. 2 more wins! Hello, Duck. My day has been quite good, and I hope the same is true of you. Alright, we're going second. Again. We went second a little bit yesterday, too. I was going to say quite a bit, but it was mostly during the beginning, now that I'm remembering. This hand's not bad, actually. This hand's not bad. Oh, this hand's not bad at all, actually. We can not only Asha, but we can also board wipe them on our standby phase. Turn 0 plays! This card's ridiculous! Yeah, there are so many ways that Promethean, like so many little ways that Promethean is just too good. Was that? Oh, it's Harai. Okay. I thought it was, like, level 5 Hita for a second. This is for Duel. Also a 60 card. Oh, it's Makongo, though, yeah. Warrior pile likely is, yeah. Could be the Infernoble Makongo like combination. So all cards are all monsters. All other monsters. Okay. This isn't Diabell, right? Yeah, okay. They'll get to summon a Diabell if I do Garunix. So we'll be mindful of that. We just have to make sure their board is better than a Diabell. Which it looks like it will be. Actually, if this is all they end up... Okay, I was going to say they're going to link, right? Okay, into SP. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So, I activate Kieran, pop the Garunix in hand to summon. They can SP and tag out. Garunix would come back and also destroy my Kieran. I kind of don't think it's worth it here. If they get back Diabell if I do that. This could also be used against the SP tag effects during my turn. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, that's even better. All right. Okay. Good talk. Makonko and Yubel facing off. Oh, I wonder what that matchup is like. I can't wait for Yubel. Alright, final boss. Final boss. We got to this point 2 times yesterday, and one of the times we lost the timing out, which is very frustrating. Let's not repeat that. Oh my god, our opponent's in Master 3. We're winning the coin flip. Good, 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 good. Don't float that. Actually, if it's stun, it's fine because we won the coin flip. I was gonna say don't float that evil out there. I guess we could still get shifted by stun. This hand's not bad. Not bad at all. This is a promising start. We know we'll Poplar. I was gonna say we didn't start with Bonfire. Like how I already forgot. I actually, okay. So funnily enough, I could actually special summon Snake Eye Ash here and then add Ponix. That doesn't work though, actually, does it? I could Kieran. I was gonna say I could Kieran pop and then special Ponix that way, but I'm just gonna play it safe and summon Ponix. Is there any reason to pop the Kieran in hand? No, we just... So if we pop Ponix here, we could add... Could we add Ulcanix here? I could add Ulcanix if I really wanted to, and then, like, pop it in... Okay, so we're definitely... I mean, of course we always activate this. I could pop the Kieran in hand, and then use Garunix to send Arvada, and then summon the Kieran, keeping the Ponix on board as an extra material. Oh, can only summon one from hand, right? So yeah, if we pop the Kieran in hand... Yeah, I think we get extra material out of it if I do it that way. And then send you. Oh no, we add! Fuck! That was the add. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy! Special summon a Fire King monster from your hand or graveyard, then destroy one card. Well, okay, I mean, I guess we still summon the Arvada. That's not how I intended to do it, but fine. And then we can just pop Ulcanix from deck. No, don't destroy a card. Oh, they have Nib. But I have Arvada! Wait! We misplayed it! Oh my god, we misplayed into the optimal route! That's wild. That's good. Okay, so... We can just make IP from here, right? Yeah, we make IP... Actually... Would making Sunlight Wolf do anything here? I kind of don't... Well, we could add Kieran back, but we started with Link Rebo, so actually I don't think we can do it that way. We'll just make IP here. I'm not going to worry about Sunlight Wolf. Plays like this or why I watch the stream. It's good, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright. Alright, now we just make Prom Princess. I feel like I could have weaved in Sunlight Wolf, because I think I'm going to have an extra material here. But, I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world to have. What I want to... I mean, we could summon back the Kieran and just leave it on the field. Or maybe we just want to leave Garunix on the field. That way, if it gets destroyed by battle, we can summon something. If it's destroyed by card effect, we just board wipe if they try to come back. And we'll also have something to pop if we want / need to. Like, we've already used all of Poplar's effects, right? I mean, except for... Yeah, that's fine. I think we're going to keep old Garunix on the field. Which means we're going to link off with whatever we bring back, so it doesn't, like, super matter. And then Amberwell. Alright. It's a 45 card deck. I really hope that was Nib. Raidsoth? I'm not gonna ash that, that's fine. Yep. Just this negates the activation, right? Yeah, okay. Doesn't negate the whole effect. I might Veiler this Fenrir if they special it. I don't want a Promethean Princess early. I want a Arvada first. Which is why I'm considering Veilering the Fenrir if they just special and activate to add. Oh, it's Rhino Heart. Okay. That I will definitely use Arvada on. Yeah. For sure. Maybe I should have used Ash. Nah, I mean, I like saving Ash for other things too. Okay, cool. Okay, so we pop Ambluwale. That's negated. Ambluwale. Do I care about chain blocking either of these more than the other? Not like super duper. I'll just do it this way. Summon IP. Should wait till they try the fusion. We have Valor for the fusion if they go for Kikkalos. The main reason I wanted to use Arvada sooner is to summon out IP with the Ambluwale and have that as another negate, like going for an SP, potentially. If I didn't have Valor and Ash in hand, I would have definitely played this differently. But because I have these hand traps, I'm a little more willing to like use this early to get this out sooner. I don't think I'm actually going to destroy a card on their field. Actually, do I? Maybe I do destroy the Rhino. No, they have Fenrir in hand, so we definitely don't destroy the Rhino card. So, I'm going to pop Kieran in deck, but I'm not going to destroy a card. We can bring back Ponix and then grab Skyburn. No. Now we'll wait on IP. We don't need to do it right this second. So one of their 5 is Fenrir. End of the main. This is usable during the battle phase? Yes, okay. Battle phase. Alright. IP lives. Sure. Oh, for Fenrir. Yeah, of course. Are we still gonna Valor Fenrir? Yeah, I think so. I don't want them to add tier cash. I don't want my stuff banished if I need to activate it. No, actually, well, no, we can't Promethean Princess just yet, because I still have IP on the field. So I'm just going to Valor this, yeah. Again, we'll stop the search and the banish, and good to use Valor now while it's, you know, still their turn. Shuffle it into the deck, then send a card. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I could really do anything to stop it, so that's fine. Trivikarma. Probably just gonna... Am I gonna Ash Trivikarma, or am I gonna wait and see what they search? We can just Ash the Pearl Rhino if they add it, so we'll just let them add. Cool. Woo! We did it! Woo! Master 1. Master 1. Master 1. Whee! That was a good last game. I mean, we just kind of won the coin flip and did our combo. But that was a good like patience test for using disruptions. You have reached the highest rank. Oh, always nice to see that. That was quick. That was quick compared to yesterday. Thank you for the victory, Jerry's. Do you think Vector would be broken if you'd be able to use it on both players' turn? Absolutely, yes. It would be like strictly better than Imperm, like 100%. Because not only just because you can use it, like if you could use it on your opponent's turn, it would be, I think, almost strictly upside, except for called by and banish effects, because it's an Imperm that you can like normal summon and use as a tuner or a link material, which is pretty good. You're not a failure. Not at all. Not at all. Not even a little. I disagree with your notion. I challenge it entirely. Alright, what do I want to mess around with? That was quicker than I thought it would be, somehow. I guess because it took, like, I mean, again, we played for, not a full stream's worth, but, like, we still played for, like, 2 hours yesterday. And we net, well, I mean, again, we played for 2 hours yesterday, and I net, you know, went down in rank, or in, like, games needed to rank up. So, like, it just, you know, it happens to everyone. We all hit our unlucky streaks just like our lucky streaks, you know? Let's see. Is there anything that, like, particularly... I mean, we could do, like, Horse Punk Xyz. I haven't played much TG lately, although I would need to edit this for the ban list anyway. We could play some Fire King Tri-Brigade. Oh, that sounds like fun right now. I kind of think Horse Area sounds like fun right now, but I don't know how much fun people would have watching it. We could also just go do Vanquish Soul. Ah, so many options. Let's do Vanquish Soul. Do I want to edit this deck at all before we take it to ladder? Gate Guardian? Oh, I actually need to work on Gate Guardian. I haven't put a list together since Forest Cards came out. We might do that tomorrow. Because I want to do some deck building tomorrow, especially now that we know the ban list. I think what we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to delete literally every single one of these decks, and we're just going to start building from scratch. But in the meantime, definitely going to jam some Vanquish Soul. I guess if we're going to rebuild it, we might as well just rock this build anyway. Hopefully, hopefully people don't... Oh wait, actually, I think the 2000 event, yeah, it is ended. Dang, missed the opportunity to stream it. I messed around slightly in it. I don't know. It was fun. Like, don't get me wrong, but I do wish it was actual Edison and not, like, not tier 06 Sam format. Because I don't know how many, like, I didn't see as many 6 Samurai decks as I think I should have. Although, to be fair, it's not like people are going to craft 6 Sam for this format. But, like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of praise for this event, and I do like the idea of these time trial events, but I will throw on the asterisk that this was not a good format to time travel to. If it was an actual, like, ladder format, people would just build 6 Sam, and it would just be a tier 0 format. This hand's pretty nuts. Even though we're going second, it's still pretty good. They made the ladder that format, I would have deleted the game. You know, I might actually not Ash Perla Rhino here, because it could be Monodium, and even if it's tier limit, like, we can Ash a Shiren later, and we have Imperm for... I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna Ash Blossom. Because I think you might be on Monodium. No, okay, it is tier. But again, even if it is tier, we can still Ash the Rhino Heart, and even if they have follow-up, we have the Imperm. If I only had Ash Blossom in hand, I think I might have actually hedged and Ash the Perla Rhino there. But because I have multiple disruptions, and I can afford to be wrong, basically, it's okay to take the chance. I mean, honestly, ashing Perla Rhino from Monodium isn't usually that bad. It kind of is hand dependent, but keeping them off of Vise is typically better than not. Trying to stop Kit when Rhino's the bigger target. I don't even necessarily think Rhino's the bigger target. I think it just depends, right? So if I only have Imperm or Valor, like one of those and nothing else, and tier limit starts by Perla Rhinoing for Rhino Heart, I'll actually save it for Kit Kalos. But if I only have Ash Blossom, I'll Ash Blossom the Rhino Heart. The reason is if you Ash Blossom the Kikkalos, they can still use the other effect. But if you Ash Blossom Rhino Heart, you kind of hedge, and if they don't have, you know, follow-up like this person doesn't, then that stops their turn. That's not actually always going to be the case. It's pretty 50-50 in my experience, but that's how I play Disruption against Tier Limit. Alright, so nothing there. We're going to activate. And hopefully they think we're on cash, because it actually doesn't really matter if this doesn't resolve. Especially because I have Dr. Madlove in hand. This hand's actually a little bit weird, but not, like, horribly so. Tier 0 days. Tier 0 was fun. I enjoyed Tier 0 more than I enjoyed Snake Eye, pure Snake Eye being super, super good. I don't mind this stretch of the format as much, but I am definitely ready for Fire decks to not be as good. So we're just summoning Madlove here. Yeah. I would have liked to have played... Hang on, what are we getting here? I have an Earth and a Fire. I think I might actually just get Dust Devil here. What if I just get Dust Devil and move to Battle Phase? I'll do it. Unless there was a line with Continue that I wasn't thinking of, but I kind of don't think there is. Continue can add the card back. Oh, but then we wouldn't have Snow Devil too. Yeah, I think Merly just being a level 2 and coming out... It's funny because if Merly was just any other level, like if it was level 1, it would be fine. Okay. Update to your... I actually been thinking about that. Actually, that video is probably like a year old now, isn't it? Shoot, I thought it was sooner ago? That's not a phrase. I thought it was sooner than that ago. That's still not a phrase, but... So, yeah, I made a tier list video once, and I did a tier list for Master Duel formats. So, like... I had split... Well, no, it would have been a year ago because it was during Tier 0 format. I actually remember that. Yeah. I made a tier list where I split up Master Duel at the time into, like, 10 distinct different metas. And put them on a tier list. I remember the top... Oh, actually, I don't remember the top. What did I rank as the best one? I remember the bottom one was the first meta, Seasons 1 through 4. With, Royal Circular, do want... Yeah, Seasons 1 through 4 with Coin Flip Glitch, Drytron, Eldritch Stun. Hang on. Do I do this here? This would be a bit of a hedge, but if they don't have an extender, especially if they don't have a Mathmech extender, let's just see it. I mean, we're in Master 1. It's not like there's going to be any... Let's just, let's see if Ghost Spell on Sigma, because this is a very specific situation to be in. Instead of saving it for, like, the Super Factorial, let's just use it on Sigma now and see how far we get. It's Ignister! Wow, not even Mathmech. First MD deck I built was Virtual World. I missed my King VFD. VFD. That card, I don't know. Jesus, can this truck go by already? The VFD was, I don't know, I didn't find it as annoying as like some other people did. I'm trying to remember exactly what the card does. Was it like a Calamity? Was it Calamity's effect? Or was it different? Oh my god, it does have Calamity in the name. Oh yeah, you declare an attribute, they become that attribute, and they cannot activate their effects or attack. That's right. VFD was an interesting card. It is a shame that it was like the best rank 9 by a mile, to the point where there's like not even a good replacement, because there's not... I mean... Excuse me. I mean, you say you miss VFD, but I really think what should happen is they should just make another good but more fair rank 9. That's not just like, oh, it's this version. with the Cyber Switch. I've seen this. Yeah, I think there should be another good generic rank 9 that's like worth going into. This is definitely I don't know how much of a hot take this is, because just because I know some people don't like generic cards, I don't think, like, here's the thing. I like the idea of like every synchro level or every rank for Xyz having like a good generic card to go into. But when I say good generic card, I don't mean like Baron de Fleur good. I think Baron de Fleur is definitely at least a little bit overtuned. I'm willing to admit. But like, you know, Shengying level good, or like DPE level, you know, I think that would be fine. For a card to have like a good maybe disrupt that's not necessarily negate, or like a good protection effect or something, just because there are some archetypes that just like kind of miss out, or I don't know, maybe make archetype archetype cards better. Black Rose Dragon, that's a good example. Yeah, a generic, that's actually an old example, but a really good one. Just being able to board wipe on a generic level 7 synchro is like a powerful effect, but not one that's like gonna be game breaking. And honestly, a lot of synchro levels and Xyz ranks are not like as generic as others. Like, it's definitely easier to sync for 10 than 11, right? It's definitely easier to make a rank 4 than a rank 9, for example. Thank you for the follow, Mikey9642. Could we bring back Block Dragon? Unironically, yes. Block Dragon is at 1 in the OCG. Literally doesn't do anything. The game has caught up to Block Dragon. Block Dragon was way overtuned for, honestly, quite a while after it came out, but the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has now caught up to Block Dragon. It could be at 1, and Adamancipator would be a rogue deck. Much like it was when Block Dragon got banned, actually. Adamancipator was, like, debatably maybe tiered, if I'm recalling the format correctly. Well, because here's the thing. Adamancipator has, like, honestly, in my opinion, never been a tier 1. The closest Adamancipator has been to tier 1 in Master Duel, in my opinion, is, like, during the first format, seasons 1 through 4. But even then, Drytron was definitely better, Eldritch Sun was definitely better, and Tri-Brigade Zodiac was definitely better. Everyone disrespects Tri-Brigade Zodiac when they talk about that first format. Like, I even saw an NBT video recently where, or maybe it wasn't NBT, it was somebody. I saw a video on YouTube recently, where someone described, you know, seasons 1 through 4 as, oh yeah, that was Drytron, Eldritch, Adamancipator format. I'm like, no, Trizu did better in ranked and tournaments than Adamancipator during that time. What few tournaments there were, but that's the first time I've actually seen someone fuse for a D-save for him. Yeah, I noticed that too. But yeah, TLDR, Block Dragon, it could definitely come back and it would be fun. Been racing about that for a year. Yeah, everyone disrespects Tri-Brigade. Well, because the other thing too is like the reason that Drytron and Eldritch Sun were as good as they were is because of the coin flip glitch. On ladder, if you played those decks, you could always go first. Like, because you could alt F4, basically close out of the game after you lose the coin flip, but before the duel starts, and it wouldn't count as a loss. So that's interesting. They did an Ignister line, but it kind of ended on a fancy math mech board, didn't it? There is time, yeah. If you just alt F4 real quick, it's just a couple of keystrokes. It's just maxi, right on time, by the way. Akari, I do feel for you, but I will very much ask you to reel back, especially on comments like that. I do have to ask that of you. But yeah, yeah. As far as like that goes, oh yeah, no, I was saying that in a fair meta, like in a fair format, Tri-Brigade Zodiac would 100% have been the best deck because Like, it actually had more plays, or I guess better plays. Wow, they did have Super Fact. I think I knew that already, though. It had much better plays going second than Stun or Drytron did. But yeah, no, you would just like Alt F4 real quick after the Tails comes up, right? And then, but before the actual duel starts, this is fine. And then, yeah, you just go first every time because there's no penalties for not doing it. That's why Season 5 was like one of the best updates ever, because it brought in the first new pack. That's another thing that a lot of people forget, or maybe not a lot of people forget, maybe some people just don't know. You know how we have a selection pack every month? We didn't have that for the first 4 months. We didn't have any selection packs. For the first 4 months, we had to play with the same, like, card pool, right? Actually, do I have Dark and Earth? I do. Let me chain... So Season 5 came along, and was pretty good to us. Don't want to bounce that? Well, it's too late now. Oh, because of... Wait, huh? Okay. Oh shoot. They took our Fenrir though? That was pretty brutal. I've already normaled, right? Maybe. Oh, but they have D-Save Worm. Yeah, so we just lose. I was gonna say maybe I can steal this Terahertz. Oh, Dan Mari! They have Dan Mari! I forgot that we're actually playing against Ignister. Yeah, we're done here. I've been with you since before your Numeron deck profile. I always forget I made a Numeron deck profile. I remember saying it at the time, though. That was Ignister. Yeah, we can take a look at the build here. I remember saying at the time, though, that, like... And this was during, like, Season 2. I was like, alright, this is the only Numeron video I'm ever going to make, because I only ever need to make one video to show you how to play this deck. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like if any deck you could show somebody one game to give them the complete gist, like, that would definitely be it. You know, to be fair, Eldritch Stun probably would have been Tier 1 at that format, even without the coin flip glitch. I mean, Drytron probably would have been too, but... Because of just how many floodgates were in the game, everything was at 3, except for Vandy's Emptiness and Imperial Order, which were at 1. So, okay, what is the hand? I was gonna say it's not very impressive. We'll shift her here. I'm probably just gonna normal Pantera, set these two, and pass. Honestly. Well, I'm trying to remember, did they hit Drytron? So I was saying, yeah, Season 5 was great because it brought the first new pack, it brought the first ban list, even though the first ban list was kind of a joke, and it fixed the coin flip glitch. Yeah, I think we just pass here. So I'm trying to remember if Drytron got hit during that first ban list, because I do remember that, you know, they did start going down on the tier list as soon as, like, that update drops. But at the same time, that is also the pack that added, should I summon this? There's kind of no point to, right? Yeah. That was also the pack that added Sword Soul and DPE. So it was a noticeable shift in the meta. Like, you know, at the time... Sword Soul was, like, just the best deck on release. Well, was it actually? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, it would have been, right? Because Branded wasn't a thing yet. And I'm trying to think what else would have, like, rivaled Sword Soul that would have been out. Well, the other Tier 1 decks, right? Eldritch, Drytron, Trizoo, Adamancipator. I think Sword Soul's better than probably all those decks. DPE and Scythe Lock, that's right. Scythe locking was a thing. Okay, so... I mean, here we could just, like, link off for Rock. Rock add back Pantera. Normal Pantera bounce for Borger? Yeah, I mean, what else is there really even to do in this situation, right? I want to battle over the face down with Borger and not Pantera, definitely, so... Oh, yeah, branded... Well, I don't think... It was technically Despia, right? We're gonna add one back, yeah. Like, Despia stuff came out before any branded stuff. I don't know if that's how it was in TCG and OCG, too, but... I remember we got, like, Dramaturge and, Tragedy and Comedy, and... We had Aliber. It wasn't Aliber in the first wave, but all you really had to add was, like, the field spell. I think Branded and Red was in the game, maybe. So yeah, there was a like Despia engine, but it was definitely not branded. And Albaz, of course, Albaz was out. Yeah, in Red opening, that was another one. I was trying to think. I was like, there's one other like pretty major support that came out first. Opening was the one I was trying to think of. Masquerade Turbo, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Discard one card, destroy one card on the field. Okay, that ended up being fine. Yeah, I guess we just have to pass here. I'm trying to remember when Guardian Chimera came out. It was before branded, like Branded Fusion came out. I'm pretty sure. Because I think I remember dismantling it, not knowing it was going to be used in Branded, and then I had to craft one once Branded Fusion came out. I have a memory of doing that. Tour Guide. You don't imperm Tour Guide generally because they could have Sharvara in hand, but I will definitely max C here. Oh, no! It was August 22nd. Was that when Brand Diffusion came out? Yeah, no, we're not gonna imprint yet. It was August 27th, or 22nd, when everything changed. Oh, 2022. Adventure Engine wasn't quite full power. I think Rite and Enchantress both came in at 2, didn't they? Because Rite of Armistier going to 3 recently is actually, I think, the first time in MD it's been at 3. Like, ever. Yeah, we can imperm the Yama here. They're gonna send Sharvara with Rhino Warrior. Maybe there was a better imperm target. I don't know this. I haven't played against Unchained, like, hardly at all. I never see this deck anymore. Scythe walking people when Adventure came out. They never did ban Scythe, did they? I was kind of convinced for a bit there that they were going to during that period of time, but they never actually did, now that I think about it. I mean, Scythe doesn't really do anything now, but it's in a way, it's kind of wild to think that card, like, never did get touched, or never did get banned, rather. That's still legal today, just doesn't see any play at all. I guess it's more wild to me because of how prevalent Scythe was at that time that it just sees, like, zero play. Yeah, I'm not gonna summon Pantera, am I? But I could still... Well, no, because they're gonna battle, and then... I'm probably just gonna lose this turn, but we'll let them play out their combo line. I'm having fun talking about old formats. Tip to 3? No. I do agree that Runic needs cards back, but I don't think Tip can come back to 3. I've kind of been in favor of the idea of tip actually to 1. Tip to 1, but then bring Fountain back up to 2, and then Runic Destruction can be at 3, because why is that card at 1? I think that would be fine. Or, I mean, I think Destruction to 3 in general is fine. I think if you're going to bring Fountain back to 2, you should limit tip, but I think that would be fine. Oh, they did pop the, I guess I'll just add back the order. I mean, maybe I should have summoned, but at the same time they could have just, like, linked with it. Or I just could have waited. Because actually this cannot be used as a link material, but it also has 0 attack, so it actually doesn't matter if it's on the field or not. More Runic and Striker spells? I agree, actually. Especially Sky Striker spells. I would love to see more of those. I wouldn't mind another Runic spell either. Especially if it did something... I would like a Runic spell that, like... How would you do that, though? Because they're all kind of just... I was going to say a Runic spell that's, like, gas and not disruption, but, like... I guess Tip is that. Tip is, like, the Surger. Does that do anything here? I can add Mad Love or Valius. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to play through this, but... Yeah, I'll just concede here. I was thinking myself coming late to MD, but knowing I was here for DPE Pack, I've been playing for a while. Yeah, DPE Pack... I mean, DPE Pack was, what, May 2022? That was over 2 years ago now. No, we don't need any more Runic hits. A Runic spell that lets you draw a card every time you're put in special summons. Runic Sea. Oh, Adventure ABC is a cool deck. I kind of wish I would have crafted ABC stuff at some point back then. I mean, I guess I still could now. You get it. I was just thinking about that, yeah, with the C and the quotes in Runic. Correct. Mad Love effect does not work on Link monsters because they don't have defense. No disruption in this hand, so we're just gonna kick back and see which deck our opponent's on. They sent Imperm off of Diabell, and they thought a little bit before doing it too, which is kind of interesting. Makes me wonder what's... I mean, if they send an Imperm, then the rest of their hand is either gas that they need for their turn or disruption that's better than Imperm. Possibly Maxi, possibly Ash Blossom. I would generally send Imperm before I send either of those cards. Especially in Fire King, yeah. Because you can always pop Ash Blossom for any of your... Well, some of your Fire King effects. Sometimes I wonder if it's just correct to pitch Maxi. I've done that before in certain decks. What deck am I thinking of? Horus Naturia. There's a lot of times in Horus Naturia where if, like, you know, if you're, like, into your combo line and your opponent hasn't done anything, and you need one more Horus name, and I have, like, you know, I'll just, like, alright, I'll pitch Maxi for King so I can just set up more bodies, because I'm just gonna make Quasar and Red Supernova during their turn anyway. I think yeah, that's definitely true, too. Certain disrupts are just better than having Maxi. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can play through a Fire King Snake Eye board with this hand. I mean, this hand is not bad. We have Rates Off, we have Triple Attack. We have Stake Your Soul, so if Fender to add Rise Resolves, we could potentially special... Brazen. Yeah, I think it can be deck dependent, depending on what you're... Like, I would definitely favor Maxi more in a build where I'm playing Nibiru, like a deck where I'm playing Nib. If I had a deck, well, because, you know, especially if you're on a deck like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Just off the top of my head of a deck I've played recently, Sky Striker, Snake Eye, just a deck that plays Maxi but doesn't play Ash Blossom because it doesn't have like space or whatever, you know, for one reason or another. Like occasionally, like I've seen Branded or Lab decks that aren't on Ash Blossom in the past. I don't know if that's like currently correct in the. I mean, I don't know. Ash is not the best in the format with Hita into Fire. Prom Princess. But anyway, my point is, if you're playing a deck that doesn't have a lot of hand traps except for Maxi, then Maxi definitely becomes much less valuable. First ban list was Torn Scales to 2. Okay, so Ben 10 went to 1. That's right. So Drytron did take a hit during the first ban list. I was trying to remember. I felt like they did. Oh, and Conquistador went to 1. Oh my god, Roxy's to 2. Roxy's to 2 because of Adamancipator. Like, not even because of Prank Kids. And also Adamancipator, or... No, also Prank Kids only played 2 Roxy anyway. I mean, I think what everyone wanted to see... Oh, also Raisin was a great draw. That wasn't on the ban list was hits to Floodgates. Like, the first ban list wasn't even the one that banned I.O. and Vandy's Emptiness. Yeah. I was like, what would I want to do before summoning Fenrir? Flamers, Watch Dragon 1.5. Kinda. Nah, they're not really that comparable. Like, kind of in that, yeah, they're big monsters that bring out little, like, other things, but Block Dragon being repeatable was, like, very relevant. I do think that's probably the most overtuned part of Block Dragon, is that the summon is, like, not capped at all. Alright, let's eat a couple of these Apo negates. I mean, yeah, if we threaten to banish this, they'll definitely... Why did they make Appaloosa so soon? Why do people do this? You know, I'm just gonna take their Amblewhale here, right? Oh yeah, I'm definitely just gonna take their Amblewhale here. No, we don't even steal Apo at this point. I would let you just vanish the island. Would have allowed the Garunix to come back and then start a whole slew of effects, yeah. Oh, they have a Kiran, okay. Are they gonna pop their own? Yep. Oh, but they didn't make IP. I wasn't even paying attention to their combo line. I assumed an IP Masquerena was in here. All right, give me this. Give me your fire monster. Oh, island goes face down so it doesn't activate. Ah. This face-up card in the... Okay, but it's face down so it doesn't check. Yeah, so it doesn't check. Okay. Oh, okay, but because they destroyed their Amblewhale, they still get to... Yeah. Alright. I didn't realize that. I don't think I've had a case of Fenrir banishing Island. I don't think I've seen that yet. Damn, I just get to bring back everything anyway. I still don't think making Apo so early was... When did they even make Apo? I was not paying attention. I was yapping hardcore. Oh, they made it on their turn. Linking away Arvada to make Appa was so weird to me. I mean, they still accomplished everything they kind of... But you could have set up an IP in the graveyard here and had even more disruption. It's like I was saying yesterday, like, there are so many circumstances in which I don't think... Let me read Pantera for a sec. This is Earth and Fire? Which I definitely have. Alright, I'm gonna summon Pantera, I think, and try to bait out this back row here. Because otherwise I'm summoning Borger or Xiaolong. Xiaolong might not be bad. Oh, wait, I don't have 2 fire monsters, never mind. So, Pantera, bait out the back row. Let's just go for it. I keep forgetting we're in Master 1, so, like, I mean, I don't know. It is nice to still, like, try during your duels, but I can be a little more lax about just yapping. Not having to, like, try hard as much. You can look at this and this. I'm still trying to remember what I rated as a number 1. I think it was Sprite. I think it was the format where Sprite was introduced, because it's me. I could actually just pull it up here and look. Crossout designator. Huh? Oh, they're, yeah, it's gonna get destroyed. If I search the word format, will that... show all. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let me just skip to the end. Not that far in. Oh, no, duh. MathMech format. That's what I rated as number 1. Now, I can pull the tier list here in a second. After this duel. And by MathMech format, I mean, like, when Circular very first came out. Okay, so Raisin... Fire... We could add Xiaolong. Oh, we could pop... like their Garunix, maybe? That'd probably be the best thing to pop here, right? Appo's gonna negate the search, but that might be fine. No, well that wouldn't be fine, because we wouldn't have a fire monster in hand. I'm just gonna summon this. Well, because we have to play through the Appo negate anyway, so... Well, they also have the Arvada, too, is the thing. Neither negate and destroy, though, which is good. Banned Circular in the TCG for no reason. It really did... I mean, it's... Yeah, it was not warranted. Like, I don't know. From what people said, MathMech wasn't even, like, prominently played in the TCG. I don't know how good it was, because I don't play TCG. But... from my understanding, does that just destroy? It doesn't target? No, it doesn't target. Yeah, we'll just let them pop then. It was doing nothing? Yeah, I was gonna say, it kind of felt like one of those hits from Konami where they were like, alright, you please play another deck now. I could have actually battled before I tried to do stuff. They'll still leave their big Garunix on the field. I don't have a way around that, though, because I was going to try to pop it with Valius, but I would have needed Raisin to not be destroyed. Ugh, I don't like this. Okay, so if we battle, then we could potentially link up into Little Knight. Is that even that good, though? Well, I don't want to give them their Kieran back, so... I think we definitely link it off here. Alright, I'm just gonna move to battle. Oof, I actually forgot about the raid stop. That was a little close. Okay, wait, no, so this is an old Fire King card. That does proc when it's destroyed by... This is an old one, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering, and that's a newer one. I thought this was an older Fire King card. That's so confusing. I hate I hate it. I hate that some of them are card effect and some of them are battle and card effect. Just a skill issue on my part, I guess, but oh god, like I could Hita. Oh, they're bringing a Promethean Princess, though, aren't they? Yep. Yeah. You can have this one. Arvada was a very modernly designed card, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm surprised that... It's surprising to me that Arvada is an older card, because it reads like a newer Yu-Gi-Oh card, for sure. I love this. I love Pearly's. Sometimes I do the abrasive roof along with her when we start a duel. It's so good. Why is Pearly the best mate? Okay. The joys of Master 1. What were you on? What were you on that you did not at all want to go second? That's good. Infernoble. Why play Duster? Why play Duster if you're going to concede going second? See, that's the thing that I don't understand. Like, I think it's valid. Like if you're interested in saving time and not playing out every single game, and like, you know, you concede if you like lose the coin flip and don't have a hand trap, I think that's valid. I don't think that's an invalid thing to do. It is a little weird to me that some people will do that and like play board breakers in their deck. Like I've seen decks that'll do that and be like on droplet and stuff, and it's like, well, why play droplet then? Like, wouldn't it be like better to optimize your list for going first if you were gonna do that? Foxy Tune. That's fine. I'm mostly not ashing this because they have to send another card. And I can ash, I'm not even gonna ash Zamie, I'll probably just imperm it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna imperm Zamie. And then we can ash, Rising Carp. We should save ash for Rising Carp against Punk anyway. I definitely want to look at my opponent's list after this, because literally any deck that has any amount of Punk cards, I'm always curious to see what's up. Nemesis Corridor. Oh, it's 60 cards. Oh, they're cooking. Oh, well, not much, but their deck is cooking something up there. It's got Punk cards, it's got Nemesis Corridor, which means it probably has Cupid Pitch, too. Fun fact, by the way, Zamie, also a Cupid Pitch target. It has 600 defense. Okay, so, yeah. We have, oh yeah, we have Borger. We're so fine here. Nib is also a Cupid Pitch target. That is correct. Yeah, that's fine. I have Earth and Fire in hand, but we battle over this first so they can't tag out. This is Activate Effect, right? Not in, yeah. Not in, I was gonna say an Inherent Summon, but that's like technically not right to call it that. I've heard that before. I don't know how accurate that is or not. Okay. What were you on, opponent? What sort of pile were you cooking up? Because if it was 60 cards Punk and has Thunder Dragon Colossus, you are right up my alley. Oh, yeah! Triple Assault Synchron? Mwah, 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 mwah. Chef's kisses all around. Look at this. Look at this. This is the exact kind of deck that makes you wish Chaos Ruler was still legal. Me, anyway. I know that's not true of everyone, but I definitely see a deck like this and like, God, the things I could do if Chaos Ruler was still legal. Steal it? I'll copy it. I'm pretty sure I have all this stuff. There's no way I don't, right? Is that a UR? No. Is that a UR? No. Oh, they have a World Triple Attack. Jealous. Yeah, I have all this. I don't have Zero Boros, but that's easily replaceable. Is that a UR? No. Yeah, I have everything. Piledeck.exe. I love pile decks. Synchro Sprite work without Chaos Ruler? Yeah, I kind of want to get back in the lab with that. Especially with adventure stuff. Well, okay, so I do know of 2 combo lines off the top of my head with Synchro Sprite without Chaos Ruler. But they're both 2-card combos, which I kind of don't like in, like, you know, this format especially. This hand is not horrible, but it could be better, but it's not awful. We're gonna summon Mad Love here. Adventure Synchron plus Sprite Blue, or what was the other one? It's if you open adventure stuff. Shoot, I have to go back and look at my notes that I'd taken at the time. But oh yeah, because I know one of the combo lines involves using Sprint to dump Ringo Worm to get the graveyard effect. I don't remember which one it was though. Yeah, I'd have to look at my notes for all this stuff. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna... So, okay. I could rock, and then... Wait, I don't think I have Earth besides Borger. Ugh, that's not ideal. Okay, so I could rock for... I think I'm gonna rock, and then... summon Borger, and then during my opponent's main phase, add back Mad Love. No, that doesn't give me a draw either, though. Yeah, I can't get a draw here, pretty much no matter what I do. I mean, we're still gonna make rock. But if that's the case, we're just gonna add Mad Love this turn then, and we'll summon something next turn. Yeah, because if I summon Borger, this is only during the main phase, right? During the main phase, yeah, so... Well, okay, I could still summon Borger and then draw during the main phase. I don't have to do it during the draw phase. Okay, I'll just do it this way then. Borger will simply draw into Raisin. France WC key based on Synchro Ib. Yeah, I want Synchro Ib to come out in MD. Oh, brutal! Ultimate Slayer! This is the second... Wait, I get to do the meme. This is the second time in 2 days I've been Ultimate Slayered, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Because I never see this card. I never see this card, but I've been Ultimate Slayered twice in the last 2 days. Get slayed. Yeah, really, though. Probably gonna draw a card here. Yeah. There's actually an argument to chaining Maxi to this draw, because they could theoretically peel Ash Blossom or Crawlby off the top, but if they're on a deck that's playing Ultimate Slayer, like, I don't know. It's not really Stun, though, right? Stun doesn't really play Ultimate Slayer. Oh, brutal! Brutal! Normal summon Rabina comes next. That would be pretty devastating. Oh. Oh. I've seen Sky Striker playing this card before. Also, that's really funny that I can Ghost Spell this, because it puts cards from the graveyard back into the deck. I kind of want to do this just because I can. Okay, is there any other point where I'll Ghost Spell against Sky Striker? Yeah, of course, for the Ray effect, right? So... But will they do that this turn? Oh no, also I can do that on the Kagari effect. So yeah, that would be funny, but I do actually need Ghost Spell. Whoa, I saw that. I saw that Heat Wave. Add Change of Heart. This might, yeah, this, well, there was jamming waves. Oh, maybe this isn't Sky Striker. I saw jamming waves with slash draw, and I'm like, okay, I've seen Sky Striker decks with slash draw because they don't want to craft upstart goblins. Is this Numeron? Maybe. What was the deck that we played against yesterday on when they used Ultimate Slayer? I think it was a Numeron deck, wasn't it? I know we played against Numeron at some point yesterday. Because I remember somebody in chat being like, Numeron and Master 2. Also, just casually top decking the best card. Okay. It's gotta be Numeron. What else would play? Well, Heat Wave is the one that's mainly... Because I feel like you would... If you are made to go first and you're on Numeron, it would make sense to want a Heat Wave. No, it's... Okay, it's this OTK deck. It's the... Rage with Eyes of Blue OTK. You were right, also, Borger would have drawn the Raisin. You were, yeah, you're 100% correct. I ran into that deck a lot during the event. Brick Eyes? Yeah, really, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that deck's playing... Whoa! Hey, Lamster. What's up? What's good? I don't know if you're in chat. I don't think I've seen you in chat, but that's kind of wild. Hello, if you are out there, and GLHF. Alright, we're going first. Ooh, this hand's actually not the best. But it's not, like, the worst, either. Actually, we want to summon it over here. Ain't no way. Yeah, I believe this is the one and only. Lampster. In Fenrir, we trust indeed, because that's about all we can do here. We don't randomly play Baron, do we? No, that wouldn't be optimal. Okay. Fenrir solos. Sometimes unironically does. Fenrir is a great card. Some people who play the TCG say they prefer having a Rise Heart band and having all the cash stuff like Fenrir at 3. Well, I don't know if it's all of it actually off the top of my head, but I definitely understand that. Like, and I definitely do think that Fenrir is like a kind of cool card. Like as far as generic stuff, I do like generic cards, but I think 3 Fenrir is still it's still a little wild to me that Fenrir and Prosperity are at 3 in TCG. Prosperity isn't even just exclusively a cash thing. It's just kind of wild to me that in general that card's at 3, but... Yeah, we'll just hold off. What'd they send? Old Garunix, okay. Maybe we just do this now while we have an opportunity to. Also forces them to summon, like, play another card to send off of OSS. Okay, yep, normal summon Valor to then use for the OSS. Alright, I will definitely Ash Blossom that. Call by? No, okay. Yeah, I definitely, like, I understand, and again, don't even necessarily disagree that, like, 3 Fenrir over a Rise Heart. Like, I totally understand the appeal of it. Again, as somebody who loves generic cards, I just do think it is too strong to be at 3. Ah, that's not a good draw. I guess we're just summoning and then battling. Oh, actually, okay, hang on. Oh, but I can only see summon, right? Of course, if I special that. don't have another level 4. I can normal summon either. Okay. It's beatdown time. I think all the Ash cards are at perfect amount now, even Unicorn. I actually agree with that. I think Cash is perfectly fine where it is in Master Duel right now. It's even a little weak, but I also at the same time would not give them any more of their cards back. Maybe a third. Maybe if they can have the third Unicorn back. But even then, that's like, you know. Because that is another thing. Like, I remember when Cash first came out, because I knew Fenrir was going to be a strong generic card, because like a lot of people were saying that it was going to be. Do I want to... Yeah, I want to imperm that. Am I going to also Fenrir? I think the answer is actually yes. Which is a little weird, but I'll do it. Yeah, 3 Unicorn makes the Cash engine a lot more splashable, I agree. It's weird because, like, if you could somehow be like, okay, pure Cash can have a 3rd Unicorn, but no deck can splash 3 Unicorn. I would be fine with that, but obviously that's not something you can really do. Okay. So we did... Oh, we had multiple Ulcanixes. Okay. Oh, but old Garunix is already in the graveyard. That's right. Yeah, I did not like negating and banishing that Diabell. But I also did not like them setting... I didn't like Lamster setting Original Sin. I didn't like them setting Subversion. I didn't like them just battling over Fenrir. So, like, I think we had to negate and banish, even though it didn't feel good. Oh, also, okay, I understand. So, the opening hand must have been... Ulcanix... Hang on. Ulcanix, Diabell... I wonder if they had Ulcanix without another fire monster. Also, should I Ghost Spell now? Do I have a fire monster? I do have an Ash Blossom for them to take. Damn it. I mean, this would also stop the destroy, so we'll just do this now. Yeah. It stops them from getting a material and from popping one of my cards, so... We play Rhoda in this deck, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. I didn't take out Durandal, though. I took out Durandal for Continue. I think I've liked that change still, overall. Durandal is so, like... It is nice to have another way into Raisin, but Durandal is, like, pretty situational way into Raisin. It's mostly only good going second. Or if, like, you open exactly right South or Fenrir. Going first. What's in here again? Kieran, Ponix, Ulcanix, Old Garunix. Okay. So it could actually be Pure Fire King still. Like Pure Fire King does play like the I think they usually play Diabell and Poplar and stuff still. Farewell, Fenrir. You did us well while you were on the field. For Hita, yep. Do you absolutely need Phoenix Gearfried on the end board? Can I save 30 UR? You don't have to have it. It is pretty good though. But Phoenix Gearfried is also in Legacy packs. So if you have any of those sitting around, you can tear those open to find Phoenix Gearfried. So like, I guess it's debatable if it's worth crafting. As far as Legacy pack URs go, I think if you're gonna use the deck that it's in a lot, then it is worth crafting. For example, and also, I don't know, it's also kind of luck dependent though, right? Because like, I crafted number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito, because I wanted to play it in Sprite as soon as it came out. And I've still never pulled one. Like, ever since that card came out in Legacy Pack, I've still never pulled one. So, that ended up being worth it for me. But how much you're going to play Infernoble, how much you value your UR craft points, how much Legacy Packs you have are all going to be factors. My Legacy Pack experience is oops, all Fusion Trishula. Mine is all oops, all whatever that Ojama UR quick play spell is. I always get that one. Oh, Sink Your Soul. Okay, that's stuff. But I imagine, yeah, Prom Princess is in the yard. Oh, and Maxi, that's brutal. It's also, yeah, I was gonna say, it's also brutal here even if I don't do anything, though. Never pulled a Ninja Mosquito, still trying, yeah. And you are welcome. So if I Sink Your Soul for Mad Love, oh, but we're under Maxi too. That's so gross. It's gotta be Prom Princess and Maxi too. All right, let's let me activate this. Reveal this. Need my Gearfried and alt. I have 9 in my main. Yeah, I fortunately pulled Gearfried before Infernoble came out. What's the 2 effect again? Can't be destroyed by card effects. Okay. I don't like this. I have a Dark and an Earth, but they only have a Link monster. So many I was like, here's the thing, right? This is actually the first time while playing this deck where I've been like, oh, the Zodiac line into Zeus is actually really good here. Well, it would be if not for the Promethean Princess. So like, yeah, I think I have to do this. And this. And let the Mad Love bounce back to my hand. Oh, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Some legacy pulls and finally pulled them. Time to decraft the other one. Oh, that is actually a good point. If you do end up crafting it, you can at least like get 10 of your URs back if you end up pulling in a legacy pack. That is actually a very good point. You can think of it as like paying 20 UR craft points to like to pull your legacy card early. I don't know, something like that. We're gonna do 2, so we'll show the Mad Love and then Valius, yeah. It's like 7 Krakens. Oh, Skull Kraken is always tragic for me personally because or not Skull Kraken, Stealth Kraken rather. Okay, what am I gonna special here? Probably just Mad Love, because I can search and then still bounce to... They only targeted the one... Yeah, because they only have one Fire King monster. Well, okay, I can get the search and then bounce the Mad Love back with, like... I'll use Borger, that way I can get a draw. Here's reason number, like, 15 that Promethean Princess is too broken. Even if you bounce one of the targets, it'll still summon. Like, if Promethean Princess wouldn't summon here, do you know how much better of a spot I would be in? But no, this card is ridiculous and dumb in the way that it's phrased. And it can just summon itself anyway. But Stealth Kraken, yeah, I really wanted to try out the Stealth Kraken deck. But like Stealth Kraken, Bahamut Shark, totally awesome deck. But I was like, I don't want to craft Stealth Krakens just for that deck. I'll wait until I pull them. And I pulled 2, not 1, but my first 2 Stealth Krakens in the same day, which was the same day that Totally Awesome was announced to be banned. So I was like, oh, well, alright. I guess I won't I guess I won't craft Bahamut Shark and play that deck anymore. Oh, Raisin, where were you? Where were you? Totally was banned. I ran Xyz line with them in Marensis. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, not being able to decraft Legacy is definitely for soft locking. I wish you could decraft, because, like, it does suck that, like, you know, once you have 3 copies, the extras do literally nothing, right? Like, I wish you could decraft them for even 1 point. Like, give me 1 UR crafts point per Legacy pack UR. It'll still be worth it. 14 copies of Blue Eyes. I'm actually curious to see how many copies of, like, Legacy URs I have. We can look after this. Oh yeah, we're still playing against Lamster. I forgot this was still that game. This is turn 6, damn. I didn't even realize the duel had been going on this long. I've just been yapping. People just farm them and not buy real gems, probably. I mean, yeah, I could see that, but even for 1 point... Like, I've been playing since launch, opening Legacy packs since launch, and I feel like if I got 1 point for every... Not even just, like, saying, you know, you can always decraft them whenever. I'm just saying, like, get 1 point for every copy beyond the 3rd one, right? Because those are literally useless. You're never going to be able to do anything with them. Obviously, in a digital format, owning more than 3 copies doesn't mean anything, because you can always just use every copy for every deck anyway, but... I still don't think I would have enough to... Well, I might get 30 UR craft points if that were the case. If you could dismantle all excess beyond 3 for 1. I would be able to craft so many glossy normals and rares. I've actually not had to do that lately. Or maybe just not been paying attention, but I feel like that's something I normally pay attention to. Lamb's just gonna save the replay and put it in the viewer special. Lamster might know it's... I don't know. They might know it's me. These are the accessories I always use, and I am on VS. Either way, though, I actually hope this gets submitted. I hope that when Lamster wins, I hope that this game gets submitted for the viewer special. I'll 100% show it. For sure, for sure. I'll do like a surprise reveal at the end of the game when I do the video if it gets submitted where like, I was player all along. Setting Rise Horde in border. Yep. And then, oh, but they already used Promethean Princess. That's why it's not activating right now. That's right, because I special summoned earlier. So what would you do here then? Just move to battle, I guess, yeah. What's up, Liverous Rock? I'm doing pretty well. I hope the same is true of you. Yeah, we might not have our life points reduced to 0 here, but they'll still be able to board build, and this is still in the gate, so we're not out of the water here. All good? Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Especially because this negates the activation. So like even if I normal Raisin and then bounce with Mad Love, or not Mad Love, Fat Love, with Valius, it wouldn't stop the negate. I might actually continue for Borger during the draw phase to reveal Mad Love to get an extra draw in the draw phase. That's probably going to be my best use of continue here. Ice Barrier Sprite. I have not, but that sounds cool. I love that any deck has like a halfway decent level 2 monster, and Sprite's just like, do you mind if we introduce ourselves? All right, yeah, let's get an extra draw here. Yes, special summon. Oh, also wait, 3100. What if we burned? Is that greedy to burn here? Honestly, okay, if it were 3k and not 31, I think I would 100% burn. Because then we could win the duel after one more burn. But I think Lamster has literally 100 too many life points for us to burn here. I think we have to draw. I think it would be greedy to burn here. But if Lamster were at 3,000, I think it would be worth it to burn here. I think it would definitely be. Yeah, Arvada's negating Borger. That's good. Popping a Kieran, which will pop the Borger. Oh, and also, yeah. God, how am I like every time? Every time Fire King pops a card, even when I do it and New Garunix comes up and I'm like, oh yeah, this deck is insane. I don't have to try. This deck just summons everything. $17k gems. Wow, that's a lot. With 17k gems, you can definitely, if not pull everything you want from a selection pack, you'll have enough URs to dismantle for stuff you want. I guess unless you want literally everything, but did they actually, is there rumors floating around about a new pack? Oh, there is. Oh, okay. I'm looking at them right now. Alright, it's not, I guess I'll start studying. Oh, I wondered if Phantom was gonna come out. Okay. I'm stoked for you, Bell. That is rumored to come out. That I cannot confirm or deny in one way or another. Gotta throw that out in case anyone at Konami's listening. I'm not condoning that. Please don't ban me. I'm not spreading rumors. I'm just saying rumors that other people have already said. Both rumors are gonna be expensive. Alright, wow. That was a hell of a my draw phase for Lamster. I don't foresee us winning this duel, funnily enough. If you can believe it. If Voiceless was in the pack too, that would actually go hard. Oh, God. Yeah, maybe we do just Valius bounce here. Maybe if I had Raisin 7 turns ago. Yeah, really, though. Voiceless and Sharon U-Bell. I think that would be a great set. No, does it really matter? Probably not. I'll just add another Borger. I think that's probably the best to add anyway. Oh, those are probably tiered. So, maybe I'm missing something, and I would be... Oh, actually, which has something here? Mad Love? Yeah. I would be very glad to know if I am. But I read Centurion, right? And I'm like, how is this any better than Naturia Horus? Like, and genuinely, I am asking that. Like, I'm not trying to, like, downplay the deck at all, but, like, as I read this archetype, and it's clearly all about making level 12 synchros, but I feel like Naturia Horus does a better job of making level 12 synchros than Centurion does. Am I off base for that? Is that wild, or does that sound accurate to people? No? Okay. Centurion can be used as an engine. Oh, okay. That's a good point. I think you're accurate. Okay. Because, like, I was reading all the... I think I did this in a video, actually. I did in a Patreon video, that's right. I was, like, really reading each of the cards, trying to figure out, like, what does this deck do that Naturia Horus doesn't? Because even their level 12s are generic. Like, you can make Centurion level 12s in Horus Naturia. So, like, I'm really just being like, what does this deck do that sets it apart from that one? I could not find anything. I guess we just threatened to move to battle here? Centurion needs another engine to pop off. I could see that. Engine and resonators. That's cool. Black Wings, Red Res, White Woods. Oh, White Woods are cool. Wait. Hold on. I have to reveal an earth and a fire, right? I know I've already used the effect this turn. Hang on a sec. Let me... Yeah. Hold on. Oh my god. We can't do it this turn, but we can do it during the draw phase. Oh my god. If that's what this game comes down to, I think it is. Oh, wow, what an end! Oh my god, what an end to that game! Oh, I really thought Lamster was gonna win that. Holy shit. Holy shit. GG's Lamster. Let's... Oh my god, that was an insane game. I really thought Lamster was gonna win that. Oh my god. You were on 0 seconds? Ah! That's wild. GG's. Your princess with the Zealantis line because you used it on my turn already. Because it was when I summoned off of Vanquisher, I think. I special summoned earlier in your turn, and you princessed at that point. So that's why you couldn't do it when you went for the Zealantis line, yeah. It's yeah, because it's easy to forget because you usually don't princess on your own turn unless you're doing the Zealantis stuff. But yeah, that was a great game. GG's, Amster. I actually need to go refill my water, and we're also at the halfway point. So, if anyone has any replays they want to submit, I'm just laughing, imagining Lamster submitting the game we just played. That'd be funny. You don't have to. That'd just be really funny. Yeah, feel free to submit them now while I go get water. I still had the Xyz, but I couldn't 0 seconds. Oh, that's brutal. But that was a very, very good game. GG's. GG's for sure. I will be right back momentarily. Alright, friends, I have returned now. Alright. Oh, we're still in the ad break. That's actually good timing. Do I want to play a different deck? Oh, I was gonna look at legacy stuff. Legacy pack stuff. Oh yeah. I was like, what is this? Oh, because it's the non-altar IP in Appaloosa. Well, I guess we have that now. But I wanted to see how many legacy URs do we have of certain cards here. Let me go. The World Legacy. Yeah, I have 9 copies of this. So, okay, if they gave me even one single UR craft point, I would actually have a lot more than 30 now that I'm looking at it here. That's a lot more than I thought. It'd be like, what? 6 plus 5 times 4 is 26, plus 4 is 30. I'd have 30 from the top row if I got even a single UR craft point for every excess copy beyond 3. I'd have 30 from the top row alone. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do the math for the rest, but... Oh, God, imagine getting, like, 5 back for 5 card destructions. I thought, yeah, I said Ojam match was the one I pulled the most of, but I've only pulled 6 of that. Apparently, it's the World Legacy, which is I've pulled the most. Yeah, those blue eyes, all eight blue eyes. That's not counting the Royal old art one, either. I have 1 million of this card, which is a UR for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I do think it is a little dumb, more than a little dumb, that, like... You have to sit on more than 3 copies of all these. Like, just let us dismantle down to 3, you know? Again, let us dismantle down to 3 and give us, like, 1 single UR craft point. Like, that's all I'm asking, and I would still get, like, again, 30 from the top row alone. I imagine maybe another 60 from the rest, so... I've never pulled a Blue Eyes in playing for, like, 9 months. I've still never pulled a Shadow Mosquito, as we were saying earlier, and I think that's been out for more than 9 months, so sometimes it's a little weird, like the RNG with opening legacy packs. Let's open some right now. Oh, I still have some of these to open, too. Wow. Well, if I didn't have Stealth Dragons already, I just pulled a playset in 10 packs. So now that's one of my most owned Legacy URs. Alongside World Legacy, I now apparently own 9 Stealth Dragons. So, alright. Yeah, really though. I didn't know this was a Legacy pack card. This is actually not a bad card for Sprite decks. In the Synchro Sprite in particular, I've used this card before. It's Cyber, so it's searchable by a lot of stuff, and it's a very easily summonable level 2. You're prepared for the Water deck supremacy someday. Oh yeah, now that's my 3rd Primal Seed. Primal Seed loop. Primal Seed loop. That's good, that's good. Alright. I'm still waiting for a Royal Shadow Mosquito. That's honestly my main motivation for opening Legacy Pack nowadays is Royal Shadow Mosquito. Dystopia the Despondent. By sending 4 level 1 monsters you control to the graveyard. Snake Eye Boss! Snake Eye Boss! Your player's battle step. Once per battle involving this card, you can banish 1 level 1 monster from the graveyard. Until the end of the damage to this card is unaffected by other cards' effects. Snake Eye Boss! Snake Eye Boss! Imagine you play against Snake Eye, they set up a really elaborate board, and then they just, like, drop this. Would you say my Fire King build is okay? Let's take a look at it. Actually, let me open the rest of these real fast, and then we'll take a look at it. Dang. One of these... Oh, I did get a Royal, Magistric. Magistric Magician. Huh? Is that what this card's actually... Is it not supposed to be Magician? Hang on. Magician. Hang on. Is that really how this card is spelled? It is. Why? It's not even margin? Like, if there was an R here, and it was like a pun with margin and magician, that would make sense. It couldn't be magician or it would be searchable. I think all the magician cards specify pendulum, don't they? They say a magician pendulum card. And the only other real magician archetype is dark magician, which specifies, like, the card says dark magician in its text. I'm sure there is a reason for this, but I'm just gonna, like, my headcanon is that they just misspelled this. Oh, we have one pack left. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look at Lamster's list here. Fire King, so yeah, pure Fire King is actually a pretty expensive deck. Alright, so it looks like this is Snake Eye Fire King. We do have the Ash here. Actually, funnily enough, we took Oak out of our Snake Eye build as well. Ooh, we have 3 Valor and Emperor. I like playing 3 of each of these. The Runix is... Oh, you have 3 Altar Art Ash, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, this list looks perfectly fine. I have zero issues or complaints with it. Let's look at the extra deck here. Oh, you have Royals of both of these? That's cool. Yeah, extra deck looks fine too. The only thing I might replace in the extra deck is Selene access code. Like, it's not horrible to play these, but they're not really required. There's just, in my experience, there's not very many OTK lines. Well, I mean, you could also still keep Selene to go into Turn 1 Appaloosa, potentially, but in my experience, like, there's not that many lines where you OTK with access code that you couldn't also just OTK with Zealantis. But at the same time, there's not anything that you're, like, missing for the extra deck, and these are the flex spots, right? So the Fire King Snake Eye extra deck does have particularly 2 flex, extra deck spots. So Other cards that might be better than Selene or Access Code would be, if you own it, Second Promethean Princess is really good. Goddess might not be bad, Underworld Goddess, but honestly, even if you kept Selene Access Code, I think that would still be fine. That would definitely not be bad at all. But again, you could also just keep Selene without Access Code and potentially go into turn 1 Appos with her, but also not like something that I would say is a 100% you have to change this. But yeah, I think overall the build is very, very good. Better OTK on an open field with Zealantis. So you don't, if it's an open field, you usually don't need to go into Zealantis to OTK. In my experience, you usually can just put enough, especially in the Fire King variant, with like new Garunix and like all your Snake Eye stuff, you can usually just put enough damage on the board through comboing. But it is also kind of matchup. I guess, you know, at that point, you know, it can be kind of matchup dependent because if you're battling, it's either turn 2 or 3. So it could depend on like the board state, like what they have in graveyard, or if they know you have something, or if you know they have something in hand rather. Ulcanix is fantastic. Yeah, I like Ulcanix is optional, but I think Ulcanix is optimal, in my opinion. All right, let's hide this Ash Blossom. Okay, cool. Good talk, opponent. Yeah, we have Rhoda. We have some stuff. This hand's looking fine. We have Valius. We still have plays if they Ash this. I'm just gonna add gel. Oh wait, no, I am gonna add something here because I have Valius. Wait, so if I add Xiaolong here, I get to special it, right? Because on the last chain link. No, I know, because I didn't actually reveal, but I could reveal an Earth monster, and then special it and reveal 2 fires. So I think we still add this. You can look at my other Valius. I noticed our opponent's name too, for fun. Let's see. So if I add Borger here, how much damage is this? 54? 55 plus 15 is 7k, that's not lethal. So maybe I should just add Snow Devil. It's either Snow Devil or Borger. It's just Snow Devil here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I know they don't have Branded Fusion or access to it. Do I want to Ash Blossom for any reason? Not really. I don't really care if they get like a Druid Swarm here, I don't think. Nah, I'll save it. We're going to keep Xiaolong on the field. So we're going to link off Valius for a rock. Because I want another search. Is there any reason to special any of those? No. But is there any reason to add Valius if I already have another one? What if I... I could special Mad Love, actually. That's, like, not an awful idea. Wait, is Valius Okay, it's during the main phase. So if I special Mad Love, I could add another... I could add Dust Devil for another follow-up. And I could bounce Mad Love back to have the Dark Monster for Snow Devil. It's a little risky, but I think that might actually be fine here. Did you update your VS list since the YouTube video? I think only one card. I took out the equip spell, Durandal, the Infernoble Arms for Vanquish Soul Continue. I could also add... Well, yeah, no, because I'm going to add Borger anyway, so I'll have a Dark Monster. I have multiple ways to get to a Dark Monster. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely glad I specialed Mad Love then, for sure. But I need an Earth, not a Dark, right? No, I need a Dark. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we'll activate... Yeah, we always take Borger here. That's to bounce. We'll save that. Is it my choice if tied? It is, okay. Oh, well, they already know I have Ash Blossom. And I have other things to chain block with, so... Or it's a chain, rather. So I don't have to hide it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I kind of want to get rid of this. I don't want them to have Branded Lost or any of the other branded spells. So there's a number of ways that I can go about it. Probably just going to bounce... I have another Earth in hand, right? Yeah, I have Pantera. So I can bounce Mad Love, Special Valius, reveal all 3 attributes, and pop Lubellion. I could turn it face down. That actually might be the best play here with Dust Devil, because against a fusion deck, they can fuse face down monsters. So turning stuff face down doesn't really stop that much here. So let's do that. Yes. Yeah, that way they don't have Branded Lost or Regained or whatever they want to set up. Albaz. Do I have to Dust Devil here? I kind of think I do. Or not Dust Devil, Snow Devil. Yeah, I think this is probably the best time to Snow Devil anyway. Bounce? You're right. You're right. This is the best time to bounce. Good call. One monster with the lowest defense on the field. Hello, 0 defense Albaz. I even talked about the bounce earlier. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Our opponent was right. That was a fun game. That actually was a fun duel, though. Getting to, like, just control. Control. Yep, for fun, huh? For fun, huh? No puppet, at least, but... No, you don't bounce the rock. Because of the fact that rock does not have defense points. It's like how Xyz monsters are not level 0. They just simply do not have a level. Which is an interesting way that the game illustrates the point that, like, having 0 of something and not having a thing at all are actually kind of different things. Which is, like, mind-bending if you think about it too much. Hey, speaking of Super Heavy Samurai. Oh, wait. Is it this deck? Ooh, I hope I'm playing against that Duelist Cup deck. I see 60 cards. I see Super Heavy Samurai. It could be that, like... God, what were even all the archetypes? Super Heavy Samurai, Snake Eye, and other stuff. You all know the one I'm talking about. Ah, they just added Soul Piercer. I don't know. This might just be Super Heavy Samurai. It's Teller. Yeah, the Null Rod. It doesn't do anything. No, it does nothing. That's great flavor text because it's on a... For those who don't play Magic, that flavor text is on an artifact called Null Rod, which is basically like skill drain for artifacts. So the Null Rod, it's not that it doesn't do anything, it does nothing. It produces nothing. Well, it's more accurate to say that it causes nothing to happen. It's not that... You know what I mean. It's but it's cool. Like I said, it's really like mind-bending to think about. Super Heavy Samurai Pendulum Yangzing Zephyra. I don't know. This looks like a pure Super Heavy Samurai so far. They're just adding more. Like I saw the Ninja Stealthy, right? Yeah, they added Stealthy. They have the other one they added was Soul Peacemaker. When was the last time I've even played against like any amount of Super Heavy Samurai? It's been a minute for me. One with Nothing? What's up, Bodhi? One with Nothing's flavor text is it something like in order to perceive all, you must first let go of everything, or it's something like that. Or like, in order to comprehend infinite possibilities, you must first let go of everything, or something. It's something to that effect. That's... For those who don't know that one, when nothing remains, everything is possible. There it is. One with Nothing is a magic card that's 1 black mana, and it says discard your whole hand. It's good. And no, Magic doesn't really have like a Dark World deck, so it's not even good for that. It does have graveyard-based decks, but not like when this... Well, I'm sure that there are some out of Magic creatures that some of themselves when discarded, but there's not like a dedicated huge amount of them. Have it around somewhere on my desk. That's cool. Madness. That is it. Yeah, that's like the Magic discard deck. Madness is like, I think it's, you know, when you have nothing in hand, do a thing. Or something like that. Oh no, Madness is when it's discarded, you cast it for an alternate cost. Oh, so there is kind of Dark World. Madness is, they do have Dark World, never mind, JK. A Magic card that's a parody of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't remember that one off the top of my head. Oh, hell yeah, it's the Kurikara stuff. I love Kurikara. Such a cool archetype. KMP, Kurikara Machina Plant. Back in the day was a very, very fun deck. There's Madness and they have Flashback. That is another one, yeah. Being able to cast it from the graveyard. Super Secret Tech, it's only printed as a foil. Oh, okay. From an unset, yeah. Kurikara actual dolls used in theater, too. That's cool. It's a Rorodon! Hell yeah. Oh, we were just talking about this card earlier today. I'm actually kind of stoked to see Rorodon again. I'm probably the only person on the planet who is, but I like Rorodon. I think it's a neat card. Going for, okay, so they're going for the Excel Synchron line, not the Worm line with like Yangzing and Swordsoul stuff. I can't believe this card is legal. Special summon a Kurikara monster from your deck. Once return changes, you can target a card your opponent controls, banish it. Card is targeted for attack, change in battle position. Quick effect, banish the card from graveyard, target Kurikara. You control, change its battle position. Does this work off its own? Yes, okay, so I see. Oh, and they can also make a 4. I wonder if they're going to make Cupid Pitch or Herald of Arclight. Yeah, we'll see how many URs Yubel ends up having. Probably a lot. Because it's a good deck and it also has anime attacks. Sink for 10 again? Oh no, for 8. Yubel mate? That would be awesome. Anime attacks. I mean, yeah, we just had the Zark Pendulum deck. Just got hit with anime attacks on this last pack. They are going to make a level 4 as well. I bet it's a Herald. Damn, look at this board. Oh, and look at this board! What a beautiful board. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Omnis. They can banish with this, and they can also banish with the this Kurikara in the graveyard, and then using this effect. And then when they banish that, that'll also proc this. This is a sick board. This is cool. This board would send a Yugi Boomer into a coma. So many blue and white cards, so many cards, so many negates. Would Yubel be the first non-binary mate? I'd have to look at the mates and see if any of them are. I mean, there are mates that are objects that don't have genders, but I don't know. Probably. Yeah, there's no shot we're actually playing through this. First negate down, 5 more to go. And the banishes. Does Regulus negate and destroy or just negate? Yeah, just negate. That's what I thought. Got a Yubel first edition? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for Yubel. Gender Envy the deck. And it looks really cool mechanically too. Just mechanically and aesthetically. Plus, I really liked the end of Season 3 of GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, fun fact, was the first subbed anime I ever watched in my life when I was 12 years old. But I was definitely in middle school, I think, by the time... Yeah, I would have been in middle school by the time Season 3 came out. I was just leaving middle school going into high school, so it was a perfect time for brooding, edgy Yubel to enter my life. My first sub was Full Metal Alchemist. Hell yeah, that's a good sub. I guess I'll just add another one of these. I'm just gonna concede. Put Yubel in one of the 5D's DS games. Limit Reverse, yep. Aired in 2006. 2006, so I would have been 13, yeah. I would have been in middle school. GX likes listening to Fall Out Boy. I was listening to Green Day, I'll have you know. Same difference, I know. 12 years old. That was actually around the first time I bought my first CDs with my own money. Like, I just went out and, like, I'm gonna go buy CDs. And I bought Green Day, American Idiot, and Gorillaz Demon Days. I still remember that. Because I like the music. It's funny because oh, good. What were you on? Let me look at it. My hand wasn't even good. Anyway. Yeah, even though I'm not musically talented. Like, I don't play any instruments, but I like music. I like listening to music a lot, so... What is... Oh, this is so greedy. Playing 2 elemental bursts just to mill it with transaction rollback. I bet they had at least one of these elemental bursts in that opening hand. I bet their hand was like driver, turtle, elemental burst. I don't know, something like that. Music theory? I don't even know. I don't know that much about music theory. I don't know shit about music. I just like listening to it and talking about, man, it's cool when they did the thing. I like watching like shows sometimes on YouTube, like concerts, like sets. If it's a band I particularly like Radiohead, of course. They have so many good sets. Discard 1 level 4 or blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna wait on this shifter for a sec. I want to see if I can catch them like activating a card that sends stuff. Master 1 is where the memes live. Really, it's honestly very true. Like, I have Vanquished so on, I kind of feel like I have a little bit too serious of a deck here. Oh, this hand sucks. Okay. Concede. I don't need to chain max C. Alright, good stuff. We banished some Paleos. They have a Rise to Full Height in here. You know, the sad thing is we still don't have anything to do. I'm still just going to set 1 card and pass. So they have Rise to Full Height, but nothing else in graveyard so far. We banished 2 Paleos and Scolding, and Grass, and Backjack. Goodbye, Paleos. Give him a little wave. Oni always has the cutest emotes. Where is birth, normal summon Burger? Is Burger 6 or 7? Oh, Burger is 7. I thought it was 6. Oh my god, are you serious? And here's where I'd summon my Raisin, if I had one. I'd probably send it over here, actually. Yeah, I didn't know Burger was 7. I thought it was 6 for some reason. A triple burger and a Caesar salad. That was good, Oni. That was good. Unfortunately, I can't fulfill your order because we have had to close the store due to health concerns. Going for Link. Ah, I should have actually activated Max C there. Oh, whatever. Did they tell you to eat better? But burgers are good. I was actually thinking about this earlier this week. I actually couldn't tell you the last time I had McDonald's. Which is kind of wild given certain other periods in my life where I've eaten a lot of McDonald's. But I was thinking about that. I was like, when was the last time? I couldn't think of it. I could not think of it. And not even for like trying to not go to McDonald's either. I just haven't. Pretty much ever since COVID, probably. Oh, no. I'm sure at some point I've had McDonald's since COVID, but not like... I don't even like going through the drive-thru, honestly. Like, I don't go out of my way to do it. I don't know why either. It's just ever since, like, it's one of those habits I fell out of during COVID. It never picked back up. Going to the movie theater was another one of those for me, actually. Like, they're targeting a banish card. Okay, but they're not using a paleo effect yet. Oh, May 2012. Wow, Rizu knows. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, now they're specialing. Alright, so we'll throw out Maxi. Toadette's got a replay versus Mr. Konami themselves. We can watch it after this game. I'm cool with that, because we're just kind of vibing in M1 today. For the rest of the stream. Cinema and fast food during the pandemic. Yeah, it's just like... it's kind of funny how that happens. Like... yeah, because I think the only... no, I've seen 2 movies in theaters since COVID. I've seen Everything Everywhere at Once and Spider-Verse Homecoming. Wait, not Spider-Verse Homecoming. Whatever the second Spider-Verse movie was called. Spider-Verse 2. That was the other one I saw. I felt like both those movies were overhyped to me, personally. Oh, you can just destroy Emperor. That's fine. I won't chain it. Like both Everything Everywhere and Spider-Verse 2, I walked out of thinking that wasn't as good as I was told it was going to be. Alright, now that we finally have a couple of raisins, when it rains it pours, I suppose. Let's summon one over here. Felt like an ad for the third. It wasn't a finished movie. Like, I don't think where Spider-Verse 2 left off, I don't feel like they have another movie's worth of story left. I feel like they have like 30 minutes worth of story left. I don't know how that's going to get stretched into a movie. They didn't change anything, did they? No, okay. Full house, yeah, really, though. I guess we just get Xiaolong here? Last movie I saw before COVID was Cats. Ugh. Why? I mean, I don't know. I just say that because of the memes. I haven't actually seen it. I don't know if it's actually ugh or not. But the last movie I saw before COVID was whatever the Richard Jewell movie was called. That was actually a really good. That was a really good movie. That was like in December 2019. Do I want to pop? I'm trying to think if I want to activate. Oh yeah, I'm going to activate Raisin either way, right? So I might as well activate the pop effect. You can look at the Xiaolong I added and one of my 3 borders. I think... so, yeah, no, the last movie I watched before COVID lockdown was in theaters. Oh yeah, Unaffected by Monster Effects, right. But we did this to activate Xiaolong anyway. The last movie I watched in theaters before COVID lockdown was the Richard Jewell movie. But the last one I watched before that was The Lighthouse, which that is one of my favorite movies of all time. That is an incredibly good film. Karma Cannon, no! Oh, that actually extra sucks, because I won't get to... I can't reveal 2 fires now. Non-machine. Well, yeah, they would have to check for a Vanquish Soul name anyway. Yeah, I guess that just resolves then, doesn't it? People brought wine to cats. That sounds like a good time. I'd be down for that. What happens if you change the battle position? I would assume it still gets flipped face down. Yeah, it would still get flipped face down. That's good, that's good. I've only ever done that kind of riffing in a movie theater when it's just me and friends. I've never had that camaraderie with strangers and that kind of experience. It sounds like a good time. I remember seeing this fantasy movie with my dad once in like would have been like the late 2000s, called In the Name of the King. And that was probably the worst movie I've ever... is that the worst movie I've ever seen in the theater? Maybe not. But somebody in the theater just said out loud, "This movie sucks." And it was like their group, one other group, and me and my dad and everyone, and we all laughed. That was the closest I've ever had to that experience. And that movie did, in fact, suck. Despite having a lot of stars in it. That had Jason Statham in it. It had Christopher Walker was in that movie. But it was such a... fuck, what is his name? Is it Matthew Lillard? Is that the guy who plays Shaggy in live-action Scooby-Doo movies? It had, like, not an all-star, but it had a lot of stars in that for being such a nothing movie. In the Name of the Rose? I'm not familiar with that one by name. I actually kind of want to rewatch In the Name of the King just to see Matthew Lillard's performance, because I like Matthew Lillard. I think he's a fun actor. Amazing in Hackers. Is Hackers the movie where they shout "Hack the Planet"? That's like the only thing I remember about that movie. I've seen it like one time on TV. There's like the broadcast and someone's like, "Hack the planet!" Yeah, okay, that is that movie. Okay, that's a fun movie. I don't remember a lot about it. I saw it like once on TV when I was in high school, but I remember being like, "This is fun." I always liked "Hack the Planet" as a phrase to shout. I think it's fun. The hackers mentioned. Okay, now I'm trying to think, what is the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters? I've never walked out of a movie. Have I? No, I don't think I have. I couldn't tell you. No, I've never walked out of a movie. Maybe In the Name of the King was the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters. Surely there's been another one. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could say like Grown Ups or something, but that was kind of bad for a different reason than In the Name of the King. Like, I don't know. Grown Ups was at least, you know, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Whatever. It's at least somewhat entertaining, if nothing else. Is it though? I don't know. I remember it being not great at all. During Spirited Away, a lot of people walked out. It wasn't as kid-friendly as they expected. I don't know. I don't really think there's anything in Spirited Away that's worse than like a Disney movie, is there? It's actually... Well, that's been Alex I've seen it. When was the last time I watched Spirited Away? I've only seen Spirited Away like a couple of times. No, I've only seen it once, and it was recently, actually. It was like 2 years ago. I had never seen it before that. What am I adding? Let's get pants here. No, wait, I want to fire, right? Because I want to blow up their stuff. Does it even matter at this point? Like, I feel like I'm too deep into the paleo game loop here to come out of it. Worst genre for bad movies is bad comedies. I will say, you know, when something is just painfully unfunny, that's why I'm like, I don't know, something like Grown Ups is like, you know, it's not peak comedy. It's not even what I would call particularly good, but, like, it wasn't the most unfunny thing, I guess, I've ever seen. So, like, I don't know. People were just too culture shocked. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Well, also, Spirited Away, when was that in theaters? That would have been back in, like, 90s, early 2000s, so... I mean, I can definitely imagine people being like, what the heck is this? I mean, I think about, like, you know, like my dad, for example, who, like, refuses to watch anything that's animated, which is still mind-boggling to me, but I can definitely see how certain American audiences would be turned off of that and just kind of, like, feel like it's more extreme because it's, like, an animation style they're not used to seeing. Like, again, nothing that happens in Spirited Away would be any, like, out of place at all in a Disney movie, I don't think, but They probably wouldn't bat an eye, you know? Okay, so they use Rise to full height. Fuck, keeping track of game states against this deck is such a pain. I don't know why even. Well, you know what? I guess I can just add this Xiaolong back to my hand. I guess we're just gonna Borg or burn them, right? Like, that's our game plan. That's our win con here. I don't know if this deck can stop effect damage off the top of my head. Just take the Raisin back here. I don't think Wabaku prevents effect damage. I'm pretty sure it only affects or prevents battle damage. Because Hallowed Life Barrier is discard a card for Wabaku for like your monsters can't be destroyed by battle, and also you take no battle or effect damage. Oh, I didn't realize they'd milled Elemental Burst. That's actually not that big of a deal. We have more Borgers in hand. Oh, but they paid down below Borger's burn range. Alright, now it's the Paleo's player turn. Let's talk about movies some more. I actually don't watch that many movies. Like, in general. You take no battle damage, yep. So it doesn't prevent effect damage. Can we live this turn? Oh shit, we're only at 2,900. I didn't even realize that. Probably not, actually. Well... No, probably, wait. 14, 5, 19 plus 12. Yeah, no, that's... Oh, well, they had lethal on board already. They also still have lethal on board, yep. No! We came so close! We actually came pretty close to winning that one, honestly. Closer than I thought we were going to. Yeah, I don't really watch that many movies, honestly. Not because I dislike movies, I just, except for DC movies, I guess. I've been watching a lot of those lately. Actually, speaking of those, I watched, my roommate and I watched Batman, the animated series, the second movie, Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero. It was fine. It was a Batman movie about Mr. Freeze. I kind of felt like a longer animated series episode, which I won't complain about. I like Batman the animated series. Oh, replay next time. Yeah, I forgot we're gonna... Sorry, I forgot about your replay there. I think I might actually do this duel and then your replay, and I might actually end a little bit early today. I was kind of thinking about that just now, because... I like yapping over VS and Master 1, but at the same time, it is a little bit aimless, isn't it? Ooh, wow, Gamma, that's brutal. Although, if we Valius, that stops it from being destroyed, I'm pretty sure, so we could do that. Maxi, okay. Cycles for one draw. That's fine. Paleozoic Animal, the Xyz is what I'm assuming we just saw. Received its name because of the fangs. They thought they were strange shrimps until they found the whole animal. Oh, that's cool. So they thought each of the fangs were like shrimps until they found a full fossil. I really like fossils. If you ever want to get me to yap, just talk to me about fossils. I'm a dino nerd. I really like, there's a YouTube channel called Budget Museum that has a lot of videos about, like, prehistoric life, not just dinosaurs, but, like Paleozoic era creatures as well. I almost said monsters. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain rot is real. Just you got us, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, this person has everything, Jesus. I highly recommend that channel though, if you're interested in prehistory. It's very, very good. Called Budget Museum. Genuinely funny. He's one of those like YouTubers that's like not a comedy channel, but like still makes me laugh. Limited Studio, the only single specimen T-Rex outside of North America. Hell yeah. We love us a good T-Rex. Like Sue! We love Sue. Sue, I'm pretty sure, was like the almost complete, like the most complete T-Rex they ever found. It was like the most complete, like it was almost fully complete. Oh, see, you received the name because the spikes, they thought they were legs and saw the animal upside down. Oh, I think I actually know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I like how that happens a lot with like... That happens a lot with like sauropods, which are like the big long neck dinosaurs, right? Because a lot of them have like very similar bone structures, it can sometimes be difficult to tell like new species apart. Like, Brontosaurus is like the most infamous one, where the scientific community was like, Brontosaurus is its own sauropod. Wait, actually, JK, it's not. Wait, actually, JK, it is. It's like Pluto. Brontosaurus is like the Pluto of dinosaurs. Another fun fact about sauropods, they are, aside from humans, likely the animal that has caused the most amount of pollution on the Earth, or just like environmental destruction. Because not only when herds of it would plow through a forest, right, they would eat everything, like everything off of all the treetops, and then just like trample everything underneath. And not only that, but because they were so big and they traveled in such big herds, their farts were potent enough to put holes in the ozone layer. Because, I mean, if you think about it, they're basically cows, but, like, literally 10 times as big. So, that's actually why flowers, like, that's how flowers evolved in the first place. They evolved during, I believe, the Jurassic period because of these sauropods, just, like, and herbivores in general, just absolutely destroying forests and plant life, and they needed a way to germinate more quickly, hence flowers. And then, fun fact, a lot of scientists theorize that a lot of the reason why Jurassic species went extinct is because a lot of these newly evolved flowers were poisonous to them, because they weren't used to, you know, eating them. So that's I believe a theory of what shifted the Jurassic into the Cretaceous. Beetles were the first pollinators. I did not know that. That actually makes sense, though. Because, actually, I don't know when butterflies evolved. I don't think butterflies were a thing back then, were they? I have no idea, now I think about it. Oh, okay, I guess they disconnected. Alright, let's watch Toadette's replay. And I think yeah, I'll end off a smidge early. And then tomorrow we'll come back, we'll build some decks, and playtest them too. Alright. Chili peppers are hot because birds can't feel the heat, since birds swallow seeds on the end ready to sprout. That's cool, I didn't know that. Birds don't do spicy. Not as in they don't like spicy, they literally don't do spicy. It seems like they closed the game. Also, I thought you were exaggerating when you said Mr. Konami, but no, your opponent's name is literally... You played against Mr. John Konami himself. Want to save that replay? If you want to save... Oh, okay, I see. I might, I don't know. But I'll probably just... I think I'm already full on replays, actually. Okay, so we're... Oh, we're on Pure Fire King. Hell yeah. It's the man, the myth, the legend, John Konami. Yeah, I don't know. I do kind of want to try out Pure Fire King, but I don't want to spend more URs for more Ponixes and Garunixes. Is a big thing. Oh, sick. You're on the Super Poly build. That's awesome. I don't know if that's like a thing. I think I've seen one of their Fire King deck that's on Super Poly. I think it was Fire King Snake Eye, actually, which is kind of wild. But again, you have a few extra X slots, so... Alright, yeah, unfortunately with a hand like this, there's not much we can do after the island gets Ash Blossomed. We're going to lay down the Super Heavy Samurai Wakaushi. And we are going to Ash Blossom the resulting Big Benki. That is, I mean, probably just the best we can do. Trying to keep them off the Soul Piercer. This is why you said earlier that they're probably just on Tellarknights when we played against Super Heavy Sams. That's funny. Trying it out for the WCQ? Hell yeah. Only did it because of the Royals I got. Ooh, what Royals did you get? Speaking of Royals, looks like our opponent here is on the Tellarknight Concealer Catechus. Going into the Ptolemy M7. Peak Extra. And then the Deltaros. Oh yeah, because the continuous spell lets you go into like any other Tellarknight Exceeds, right? It's not even like ranking up or down. You're saying the peak of the extra. Let's take a look here. I wondered if this was going to be it. The Garunix Eternity. Royal Rare. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, I like your Super Poly target here as well. For the Draco quest. Also very nice. Oh, you also have an Ulcanix? That's Royal? Hell yeah. Looks like our opponent's going for the Zaxel Sage, in addition to Stellar Knight Altier. Isolde sending off the Living Fossil to go for the Infernal Knight Renaud to add back that Living Fossil. Makes sense. Alright, next we're going to make another rank 4, or our opponent is, rather. Catechus. Oh, I didn't realize Catechus was also a main deck monster. Ooh, Alimbertian. Are they going to add Circular? They are! What is this deck? I love that that's a thing you can do in like any deck that can make a rank 4. You can just weave in a Mathmech combo line. I should do that more often, actually. Oh, they're gonna Scythe Lock you too? Wanted to check the extra, but you know, yeah. No, this deck is wild. Okay, what have we seen from the extra so far? Like, Isolde, Dogda, Deltaros, Alimbertian, a couple of Tellarknights, that's 6. We can presume they have, Laplacian would be 7. You could probably reverse engineer the rest of it from there. Maybe. Appaloosa, there's 8. Also, wow, they made an Apo too. That's wild. Another Catechus, that's 9. Ptolemies, that's 10. Would you even play 3 of this outside of Tellarknights? Like... Pleiades, that's 11. Actually, yeah, we did see most of the extra deck here. That kind of makes you wonder why they even bothered putting the Tellarknight to 1. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that even a Tellarknight deck wouldn't play more than 1. Not even just one like this. I think even a pure Tellarknight deck, I can't see needing more than 1. Yeah, being able to peek at the whole list, though, would also be very, very nice, I agree. Yeah, because I wonder how much into Sword Soul, I mean, not Sword Soul, Super V Samurai they actually played. Wow. I guess when you were Mr. John Konami, though, I bet he rigged his hand. That's good. Just face Sword Soul and then one, what a Chad, hell yeah. Thank you for that submission, Toadette. And thank you, everyone who stopped by for today's stream. Alright, now get inspired. That's good. Always love to see a good pile deck. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there for today. We're going to be back tomorrow for some post-banless deck building and testing. So definitely make sure to come back for that. Let us see who is on and whomst we can raid. Oh, lots of people playing Elden Ring today. Actually, not that many people playing Yu-Gi-Oh today. Let's pop in on Eclipse, who is about to fight Mesmer in the Elden Ring DLC. Oh no, actually we're looking at actually she is looking at Master Duel stuff right now. I see it in the preview here. So either way, we'll go ahead and say hello to our friend Eclipse. All right. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.